welcome to another edition of Cereal Snacks with your host, Sonic Blue. Now, I have a question. Do you prefer the name brand cereals over the generic cereals? Like if you went to Dollar Tree and you saw their version of Froot Loops, would you buy it? Or would you hold out and go over to the Safeway across the street and get the actual product? Now, some of you would say, give me the real thing. Others are saying, as long as it tastes the same, I don't really give a hoot's patoot. So, we're going to go to the Dollar Tree for this cereal snack and bring forth something that I've been interested in showing you. So we're going off the scale of Kellogg's, we're going off the scale of General Mills, we're going off the scale of Post and any other cereal company manufacturer that you can think of. We are going truly generic today, and we are getting our snack from the Dollar Tree. Folks, I introduce to you the Tribu Fruity O's cereal bar. Now, the reason why I picked this up was because they also sell the cereal Fruity O's in their store. And here's the snack that goes with it. So, although I don't have a box of the Froot Loops, and I don't have a box of Fruity O's, but I do remember the way they tasted in comparison, and there's really not that much of a difference, folks. So, I figure, let's just pull out a bar and see how well it compares to the original Froot Loops, and see if this compares to the predecessor that it was based off of, the Fruity O's cereal, found at your local Dollar Tree. Well, the first thing I can see, the bar broke apart when I tried to break into it. That's Dollar Tree for you. On the back, it's a very thin coating of the white magical cream type stuff that they put on the backs of these things. On the front, I better not hold that up too much, it might get into my keyboard. On the front, you see that it's based off of the Fruity O's cereal that you see in Dollar Tree. Maybe you've tried it before, maybe you've bypassed it and wanted the real thing. But let's give it a try anyway, because for the sake of science, for the sake of you people watching, and for the sake of all cereal heads out there, one and all, this one's for you. Wow. You can really taste the fruit. I'm impressed. Hold on, folks. Whoa. Okay. One thing that's good about generic products, folks, you don't have to worry about cut corners. Well, cut corners in the ways of flavor, I meant to say. Not in the final product where they cut corners on the cream backing. Because it's Dollar Tree, they're going to cut corners somewhere. And I keep dropping pieces on the floor. That's why you need more creamy backing on the backs of these things so they don't fall apart when you try to pick one up. Because they just crumble right in your hand. But it's not like I can point them on it. It's Dollar Tree. What are you going to say? Make it more like the original? I mean, it's generic anyway. But the flavor is intense. And I'm not lying. They don't skimp on flavor, folks. I just wish that they would add more creamy backing to this thing to hold these bars closer together so that way they don't crumble when you try to eat them. This is making a mess all over my floor. Other than that, folks, the flavor is immaculate. You can really taste the cherry, the lime, the lemon, the grape. You can actually identify, excuse me, I'm eating and talking at the same time, and it's not a good thing. You can easily identify with every single flavor that goes into your mouth. That's hard to do. Because if Kellogg's can't get it right, and these people did, they must be doing something right. Now all they need to do is make a proper bar that doesn't crumble in your hand when you try to eat it. So, let's do a little compare and contrast. Now this is where the product can either be made or broken. By examining the product that you get, okay, this one has a little bit more cream backing to it. I guess that other one was like at the end of the cycle of the cream, if that is such a thing. But let's take a look at the box. On the box, you see a very bright, vivid mix of color. And it is falling into my keyboard now. The bar itself, you get a mix of color, all right, but sometimes the colors mix in with each other. So it doesn't look as appealing as on the box. But look at the back of this one. You can actually see the cream now. So I'm hoping that this bar holds together long enough for us to do what we traditionally do here on Cereal Snacks, and that's to compare the size on the box to the size you get. Minus the tip, because it broke off into my keyboard. There's another piece. So let's carefully put this to this, and you can see its actual size. It is actual size. So the size you see on here is the size you get. They don't lie. It's very chewy too. But oh, the flavor of lime. Fantastic. Now, I'm a sucker for lime candy. Always have. So when I find something that's lime flavored, I have to have it. The lime flavor in this product, that's what makes me go, because you can really taste the lime. And I love lime candy. Now, how many people out there, when we're talking about lime candy, how many people out there remember Lime Fun Dip? How many people remember it? They used to make it before they started making this color-changing blue raspberry BS. I remember growing up in my neighborhood, ice cream man used to come by all the time, and those Fun Dips were 25 cents. For that 25 cents, you got 3 flavors. You got lime, grape, and cherry. 2 lick'em sticks. But oh, that lime. The very first time I tasted lime Fun Dip. Excuse me a minute, I gotta finish this. As I said, it's very chewy. Stick in your teeth a lot too. Anyway, just for a little food for thought. First time I tried that lime fun dip, I would always save it for last because I knew if I ate it first, it would be gone before I knew it. If I saved it for last, I'd be able to indulge and enjoy it as if it was the last thing on earth, and that's what I did with my lime lick-a-made fun dip. And it was good. Why don't they make lime anymore? Because once you get addicted to something, they take it away from you. How many people remember Gator gum? Remember how addictive that stuff was? Remember by the late 80s? Yoink! Goodbye Gator gum. No more Gator gum. What are you going to do? Remember 7-Up Gold? Yoink! You're starting to like it. We're taking it away. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense. The only thing I was glad to see leave the market was New Coke. That was the only good thing about the 80s. They got rid of New Coke and put us back on that classic recipe. As I'm sitting here downing it with cherry Coke. Anyway, let's get back to this product. This is cereal snacks, not Coca-Cola snacks. This, I would have to say, is pretty damn good. Despite the fact that it's manufactured poorly, which means anytime you open this up, beware because pieces are going to fly everywhere. But the flavor is intense. Achoo! The flavor made me sneeze. That's when you know it's strong, buddy. No, I don't know if that made me sneeze or not. I was just saying that. I threw that in for an effect. But Fruity-O's cereal bars? Achoo! Good God almighty. Fruity-O's cereal bars is a hit. It's great. So if you see this in the Dollar Tree, don't be afraid of crumbling snacks. Pick it up. If you like a good flavor to hit your mouth like a bulldozer. Achoo! Like a bulldozer, pick this up and enjoy the many flavors you get out of what you would normally get out of Froot Loops. Oh, you'll get these flavors tenfold in Fruity-O's. And it's only $1.25 at Dollar Tree. You can't go wrong. So try it. You might enjoy it. Achoo! Now if I can quit sneezing long enough, I can get you a rating on this product. I don't know where the sneezing is coming from all of a sudden. Why? Whose good idea was it to take a nose, turn it upside down, put something wet and slobbery upside down over your mouth, especially when you sneeze or blow your nose, and then all that snot runs down, and it's just not an appropriate place to put just right over your mouth. Why couldn't the nose be put off to the side? Picasso had it right. The nose should be over here, not right here. So I think Picasso was trying to tell us something in his paintings. Noses should be away from the mouth, not over the mouth. But that's just my opinion. Anyhow, back to the cereal snacks. This isn't Picasso snacks. This is cereal snacks. And these Fruity-O's do it for me. These do it for me. 2 bars, I'm stuffed. I am actually full from eating 2 bars of Fruity-O's. So, is this better than the real thing? Yeah, in a way it is. More flavorful, more filling. The proof is in the belching, folks. The proof is in the belching. So, if you see this in the store in the Dollar Tree, I'd pick it up. Give it a shot. If you love Froot Loops, you're going to love this. Just take it from somebody who grew up in a whole plethora of cereal flavors and who knows the cereals really well. Take it from a guy who spent most of his childhood with a cereal spoon in his mouth every single morning watching Scooby-Doo reruns. This is a good, flavorful product. And I wouldn't say change your diet to Fruity-O's, but I would say if you're looking for something of a bite, a kick, a real strong fruity flavor, you can't go wrong. And the generic stuff wins out over the namesake of Kellogg's. So, I'm impressed. I give this product a 4 out of 5. Why 4? Because I take off a point for its manufacture. Unfortunately, it crumbles like crazy. They don't put enough of the creamy stuff on the bottom of it to hold it together. So that's where they cut that corner. They always cut a corner in generics, and that's where they cut that corner, in the manufacture. But the flavor is spot on. If you don't care about the make and manufacture of this product, and you just care about flavor, you're going to get it in this product. So that's why 4 out of 5, you can't go wrong with the cereal O's. So, Sonic Blue coming at you for Cereal Snacks, saying, see you later, cereal heads, and don't forget to scour all those store shelves out there. You never know what you're going to find, and you never know what generic products might win out over the original, or might even come close to the original. Who knows? It's your opinion, it's your taste buds. Use it the way you want to, and not how some corporate big shot wants you to. You are your own person. You are person. Hear yourself roar. Roar! Now go out and get yourself some cereal snacks, and I'll see you next time.